Hey, what's up? This is Joe. This video is going to take you further into the mountains of northwest Thailand, riding some curvy mountain roads, running parallel to the border with Myanmar, exploring some interesting mountain towns and villages, and ultimately wild camping in the jungle. From Shangdao, I continued riding further into the mountains. There appeared to be an extremely curvy road leading parallel to the border with Myanmar, which apparently led to an unusual agricultural village which was built into the sides of the mountains. This is Joe's exotic potato chip review. This is hot chili squid. A little bit of squid. It's not overpowering. It's not quite as pronounced as the scallops were, but still very good. Not particularly spicy. Little hint of chili, little hint of squid. Nothing to write home about. So inside 7-Eleven, you can get these prepackaged meals out of the refrigerator that just about rival anything out of the restaurant. And that was 40 baht, which is just over $1. Before I knew it, I had once again become a local celebrity of sorts. Swadika. Hello. All right, so I'm in this little mountain town. I'll write the name of it down there. Even if I tried, I couldn't pronounce it right. But anyway, I'm right next to the border with Burma. So the next leg of this journey is going to take us on some crazy windy roads as we head essentially due north. Should be some interesting kind of isolated mountain villages and stuff out there. So I don't know, we'll see where we end up. The country of Burma is just on the other side of those mountains over there. By all reports, absolute hell breaking loose, and has been for quite a number of years. Historically, a lot of these Southeast Asian tribes and countries have been going at it on and off for thousands of years, so nothing new. This would be a great little stealth camping area. The road over there, I'm already getting assaulted by mosquitoes. But yeah, take the bike in here, tie off the tarp, lay down right there. It would work. Since I'd lost my tent somewhere in the Philippines, My camping gear was limited to tarps, bungee cords, and a mosquito net I picked up in Chiang Mai. I marked the spot on my map and kept riding. Eventually, I reached the entrance to the remote farming village I mentioned earlier. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. From the looks of it, this small highland village was focused almost exclusively on the production of tea leaves. So just got some delicious noodle soup up here on the top of the mountain. No idea what it is. There was something about that dish that tasted odd. I probably should have trusted my intuition and stopped eating right then and there, but I was practically ravenous at the time. Little did I know it was going to be a long night. So obviously over here on this cool terraced overlook, they got tents that you can rent. It is tempting, honestly. I'm tired. My cute little Thai lady kind of kept me up last night, but I got my mosquito net, I got the tarps, everything else, and I got my spot over that way. So if this ends up just totally being miserable, then at some point I'll look into maybe renting a tent. Okay, so I'm heading to my little stealth camping spot that I found down the road. So see you later. Just pulled over to look at this road, and apparently this is a cemetery of sorts. Wow. You know, if this was in my own country, I'd probably camp right there. But as it is, I'm a stranger in a strange land, and I really don't know if this would be interpreted as disrespectful to camp under there. As soon as I pulled into the spot, I was instantly assaulted by a swarm of mosquitoes. Well, this is going to absolutely suck, it looks like. I really couldn't get a good angle on that mosquito net with the tarp. It's kind of either an either or sort of a situation where it just has to be going straight up. And I got nothing on the underside to, actually I got some Gorilla Tape. I might try that and just tape it to the top of that tarp. But yeah, this is going to suck. So anyway, in order to take my mind off of it, I'm going to do another Joe's Exotic Chip review. This one I found up there in the village. Prick Pow cheese. Prick means chili. I don't know what pow means, maybe spicy. And then cheese, obviously. Good. A little bit of chili, a little bit of cheese, not a whole lot of flavor. Thus far, hands down, the scallops and white cream sauce was the best. Well, it took a little bit of doing, but finally figured out that mosquito thing. I found some rocks, just kind of weighted those corners down, lifted that end up high. So that's better than nothing, I guess. That's a long ways away from a tent. I don't know, we'll see how it does, and you know, if I have to, I guess I might end up breaking down and getting a tent or something, or at least some cords so I can string up these corners and kind of pull them out a little bit. As it is, I'm not really working with a lot of sleeping area in there. So I was pleased to learn that this particular area of Thailand is not inhabited by Indo-Chinese tigers, although the country itself is home to the largest population of Indo-Chinese tigers in the wild. They supposedly don't inhabit this area. It's probably one of the animals I would least want to encounter in the wild, just simply because they don't give you a chance to put up a fight. They come, grab you by the neck, drag you away, and eat you. And that's the way it goes with tigers. Elephants are a concern. I don't think they're particularly plentiful around these parts. As I found out later, I was actually dead wrong about the wild elephants. In fact, this very region is particularly noteworthy for its wild elephant population. Here, they're considered a major pain in the ass as they have an aggressive disposition and are apt to kill, which they do with a certain degree of regularity. As far as snakes, they got the monocled cobra, the king cobra, you know, just cobras. Snakes tend to be very elusive, and your chances of encountering one in the wild are pretty rare. Oh, they also have the spitting cobra. I forgot about that one. See, that one's a little freaky because it's got a little bit of range on it, you know? Where, I mean, it's like even back home, We have so many species of venomous snakes: copperheads, cottonmouths, rattlesnakes. I can count on one hand the number of encounters I've had with venomous snakes. Just because they're so elusive and perceptive, you really don't see them much. So I'm pleased to see that the big cats allegedly aren't out here, because that's the thing that really freaks me out more than anything. I don't know if they have monkeys here. I think southern Thailand is known for just having a ridiculous quantity of wild monkeys, but I'm definitely hearing some weird sounding stuff in the trees. All right, well, that wasn't a terrible night, but it wasn't the best night either. It got cold, a lot colder than I'd anticipated. I had this kind of like a sheet thing and like a blanket off the airplane, and just wasn't quite enough. So I was absolutely like shivering there for about 5 or 6 hours. I got violently ill last night, and I'll spare you the details of that, but there was a lot of going back and forth from the woods to my little mosquito net there. I don't know how much further I'm going to be able to make it today. I'm going to kind of stay around civilization, might even break down and get a hotel if I'm going to be sick for the rest of the day, which it sounds like I probably am. But yeah, actually managed to get some pretty good rest. I feel pretty refreshed, invigorated, in spite of being sick as hell. So I need to get some gas for this, because the fuel consumption on it is just absolutely terrible. I don't know what the deal is, other than, the only thing I could see, I tried to check the tires, could not find a tire gauge to check the tires with, and the guys at the gas station didn't have one that could fit in there. So I'd like to find a tire pressure gauge today, see what we got going on with these tires. They certainly feel all right. They don't feel low, other than the rotation on the front one is going in the reverse way that it's supposed to go. In spite of having been surrounded by some of the most dangerous creatures in Southeast Asia, the real danger for me had come from within in the form of a nasty bug. And although I was considerably weakened after my fitful night in the Thai wilderness, I nonetheless felt energized and excited to get back on the road. Just how long I could manage to stay on it in my current state was anyone's guess. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And as usual, I've included an optional donate link in the Dropbox for anybody that might like to contribute to this project. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.